guys are probably still on the other feed. My phone, where it was sitting in my car, where I was having the live with Sledge, literally overheated, cut my feed, and yeah, now it has broken up this live into two. I've sent Sledge a new invite link. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. I want to close out that a collab properly, so we're gonna do it again. I am so sorry about that. That one is my fault. I literally didn't think the sun was shining on the back of my phone, so I'm gonna try to get Sledge back up. All right, there he goes. Sledge. Okay, my bad, bro.
I try to keep it going, trying to read the comments.
I seen that, and I was all in the comments too. I'm like, all right, well then I'll interview you from the comments. That way we could stay on the same stream, and then the whole thing just cut out. So I'm holding the phone out of the reach of the sun, so you'll see it shake a little bit. But oh man, and that was going so well. I hate that it broke up into two. Yeah, John, it's an iPhone. My bad. I have it. Let me show you guys what my setup was. So I have my car parked, and I had the setup here, but it seems like the sun was coming in here and just cooking the phone. And
Oh,
on
it overheated.
yeah, and on top of that, I had the power in so that the phone wouldn't go dead. So the temperature just skyrocketed, and that sucker shut right off. And I'm over here like, man, I can't be out here looking like the BET Awards, all budget, just can't get nothing right. I can't do that while I got Sledge on, man.
Oh man,
Now I lost
we
those
back though.
questions. Yeah, I lost those questions. I seen you was holding it down too. You didn't even miss a beat.
Yeah, you told you I can't see, man. I'm trying. I got this big old phone right here, man. So I'm trying to. Yeah, dang. I'm about to
Hey,
throw
but
my little reading glasses on, show my
I
age in
totally
here.
appreciate you for rolling with the punches, man. Thank you so much. I literally, that was something I did not account for. So
Look, Chad, if this the worst thing that's gonna happen today, man, you're having a great day, bro. For sure.
I appreciate it, man. Oh, John comes in hot, $2 donation, a tiny umbrella for the phone. Very funny. You know what I'm saying? But I'll definitely get that. So where were we? You explaining what were you explaining before I had my technical mishap?
Man, I got lost in the comments.
Yeah, I seen you.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see
got lost in the
here.
comments.
So yeah, I got the AC turned. It is piping in here now, just just in case. I hope it doesn't
Uh,
go out again, man. That's crazy because
okay.
down here it's 96 degrees over here in South
Yeah,
Florida.
yeah. I
So
think it's like 95 here, 94, 95.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
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 cooking.
insane. So so all right. So here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and we'll switch gears. Brandon Clark asks, "What is your preference for the American Airlines card between Citi and Barclays?"
Barclays. I went with Barclays first because, and as I said earlier in the chat, I mean on this video, I would deny for both cards. But I went with Barclays first because it's the easiest. It's the easiest sign-up bonus. I think it was 70,000 aviator miles or whatever their miles are called for
Hmm.
making one purchase. I mean that's the easiest sign-up bonus I've ever seen,
Yeah, it's not
and
bad.
that's insane. And but cities is only like 3K, so I went over to them, and like I say, both of them too many new recent accounts, and neither one would budge when I called the reconsideration line. Uh,
Yeah,
Actually, when
City
I
won't
talked to
touch it.
City, they said the young lady that I talked to, and I asked her, I'm like, what's the reason? I mean, I understand too many recent accounts. I'm like, but what is the reason behind it? And she's like, it's like you're fishing for credit before, what I was trying to explain to them, and I know there's nothing they can do about it. I'm like, if I'm trying to give American Airlines and Barclays my business,
I
that's
should
the
at least.
reason for adding another card. That would make more sense. But yeah, they wouldn't budge on that, man. Yeah, they won't
Wow.
budge.
So I'm trying to get my. There we go.
There you go.
This way it's not in the sun. Okay. All right. So they hate me asked, did you try the City Business American Airlines card?
That's what I'm going after next. I think I'm going the business route the next time around and just skipping the personal cards. I just think that I might have a better shot at getting a business card than I would a personal because of I'm my velocity is just too much for City. So I think on the business side they might look at it a little bit different.
Yeah, City didn't like my velocity either, and literally the lady almost hung up on me when I called reconsideration. So I
No,
totally get you there. And speaking of your velocity, they hate me wants to know, do you have a magic number of credit cards you plan to obtain before you retire from the game?
100. I want to get
Oh,
100 cards before I retire. Now I don't know, and it's not gonna be in the same time span as I got these cards because I couldn't tell you how many credit cards I've actually owned or actually had, but the last 2 years, I won't even say 2 years. The last year and a half, I've got more credit cards in that amount of time than I've had in my entire life. I think I got 20 last year, and I think I got 8 this year. 20 last year and 8 this year.
I'm sorry. Would you did you say 20 spelled 20?
20. This
20. That's
year,
normally almost two a month.
I think about this year, I didn't get a card in January. I don't think I got a card in January, February, or March, and I have 8 this year. Yeah, and it's July, so I think I got 3 cards last month or something, something like that.
That
It's to
is
the point
crazy.
where I'm just applying today. If I feel like applying, that's when I'm applying.
Yeah.
What's the worst can happen? A decline, just an opportunity to try again. That's
That's
how I
all.
look at it.
They'll give you another bite of the apple. JP Buffett says, not sure if you said this already, but do you have any upcoming trips planned? I don't think he was here earlier when you were laying that out. If you want to answer that for him.
Yeah, well, I don't have any big redemptions planned. The only thing that I have planned right now, my wife wants to go to Amelia. I won't say she wants to. We're going to Amelia Island, and that's also in Florida, for 5 days, and then straight from basically we're going to come home for 2 days and fly to Vegas to meet with Chad and Luke and all the creators there. So that's the only thing I have planned.
Awesome, awesome. So yeah, everybody's finding their way. A lot of people are finding their way over to this feed. Once again, if you came to the feed late, my phone overheated. I literally got kicked out of my own live feed. But Sledge, being the consummate professional that he is, literally picked up the torch, ran with it, and was running the live feed until YouTube finally caught up and clipped us at about 45 minutes. So just wanted to make sure we get a proper end and show proper respect to a big dog in the game. But Sledge, do you have any questions for me or the audience?
Damn it, I
Because
got a question for you, man.
what's up?
What big redemption you got coming up?
Oh man, well, my wife, I'm taking her for our anniversary trip to Milan, and I'm actually working on a video for the whole cash value. But I did a redemption for Air France from Atlanta to Milan. I did a redemption for Virgin Atlantic from Palm Beach to Atlanta. So those flights are $5 a piece. Then we're gonna hit Lake Como, Italy, Venice, Italy, take the train into Rome, take a couple of days there, and on the way back, I got Lufthansa business class with a 19-hour stopover in Frankfurt, so we'll be able to explore the city for a little bit before we fly back into Detroit. So that is my big redemption, and in between that, we're probably going to use the wife's companion pass on her Delta SkyMiles card to visit Seattle. We're going to do a weekend in Seattle. She wants to go to that Starbucks Reserve place. It's like a fancy Starbucks. I've never been, but she wants to go to that. So in between that, we're gonna head out there.
Okay. It's funny you say You flying in Detroit? That's Detroit's a layover.
No, that's how we're gonna get back into the country and then just position back home. Because that was
Okay.
the best flight that I found with Lufthansa, and the tickets were almost $10,000, and I got a great deal with the transfer bonus that Aeroplan was running. So I booked them through Air Canada's Aeroplan. We paid $300 cash, and it was 116,000 Aeroplan points. So we ended up getting like 8 cents per point on that redemption. It was insane. I couldn't pass it up. I figured, you know what, we'll fly to Detroit and we'll just make our way back to Florida because they do direct trips down to Palm Beach. So we'll just jump on a plane when we get there.
Yeah, like right now, I'm on this big Caribbean thing. So I was telling you earlier on another live, probably Saint Martin and Saint Martin. That's probably
Hmm.
gonna be my next kind of trip from there, and I'm gonna stay in that area probably for like the next year or so. That's gonna be all my redemptions.
Okay, well then it makes sense for you to get the American Airlines card because don't most of your flights pass through Miami as a big American hub and gateway to the Caribbean?
Absolutely, and that's using British Airways through American Airlines is the best way to go with that. So.
Oh, okay. They hate me as Andrea Charles is in the house. Great friend of the channel. Thank you so much for being here, Andrea. But they hate me as would you get the Amex Green for the sub, even if you already have the Navy Federal More Rewards card?
I'm a sub guy, man. Of course, I'm absolutely, absolutely, man. They have an all-time high sub for the green card, and honestly, I mean, I canceled it because I have the more rewards card.
Hmm.
But I'm really thinking about when I cancel my platinum card to not cancel it and downgrade it to the green card again because I actually really like the green card. You know, I'm a big you when I go places out of town. I don't drive. I hate driving. Right. So
Me and you
I
both.
man, I Uber around. Me and my wife will get on public transportation. I'm a regular person, right? So if they have a subway, a rapid, Uber, Lyft, that's how I get around. So having a green card is a good card for me. So I'm actually contemplating. It won't be till next year because like right now I still have the two platinum cards and I'm going to have both of them until next year. But I'm actually contemplating getting that green card again, and I can't get the sub, but you never know. like you never know. It
Remember
could
those
be a
PO
mistake.
numbers.
So.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
PO numbers might hit you with a no lifetime, and then you'll be
Right.
able to.
Yeah, you never know. But yeah, the green card for me personally, I think the green card is a better card for most people than the platinum card. For most people, I think the green card is a better travel card. Uh,
Absolutely.
if you're not flying a lot frequently, the platinum card to me just makes no sense for most people. Even with all the credit, even if you use every single credit, I still think you get more benefits out of traveling with the platinum card than, than, um, than you do with not traveling. So having a green card, in my opinion, is just a better card for most people. But on
Well,
YouTube, you see the green
so
card, the gold card, and the platinum card everybody have. So it's just a more popular card. And I'm not looking for popular when I look at credit cards, man. I'm looking at value.
So then that should answer the question that John posed. It says Sledge as a gold card holder, and if you were newer to Amex, would you go after the Amex Green for its elevated offer before the platinum, or just go big, get the platinum, and done? I kind of feel like you probably hit them both.
Man, you got to hit them both, man. That was my game coming into the thing. I never even planned on getting the platinum. I was gonna get the green, and then
Mhm.
no, let me take it back. I got the gold first, and then I got the green, and then eventually I got the platinum. The platinum fit my lifestyle a little more, so that's why I kept the platinum. But absolutely, I would absolutely still get the green card, even if I had the gold card, because you still getting that 60,000 MR point sign up bonus. You can't go wrong with that with $150. If you look at the $150 you're paying for that card with the
Mhm.
60,000 MR point sign up bonus, even if you
And you get the
cancel after
clear,
1 year, you
you
still
get the
winning.
clear membership.
You
You get
you get
the
the clear membership.
They don't
Yeah.
do global entry, do they? No,
No, they don't
it's
do
clear
they don't do
membership
global
and
membership.
lounge
You're
buddy.
right. You just get a clear membership. But you know, I mean, of course, a lot of people wouldn't get the clear membership if they didn't have these credit cards. Well, I'm gonna tell you, and this is a real story. The last time, a couple months ago, I was in Cleveland, Ohio. I stayed by the airport at a hotel by the airport. My flight boarded at 7:20 in the morning.
Mhm.
I got in my Uber at seven. No, let me take that back. I'm sorry. I got out of my Uber at 7:08 at the airport because I overslept. I already checked in my bags. I had already checked in my bags through the app. So I
Mhm.
came in, dropped the bags off. I had 12 minutes to get there before they started boarding. Going through clear TSA pre-check straight there. I was at the gate before they started boarding. I got there 12 minutes before.
That's what's up, man. I'm a
Yeah,
big believer in clear and TSA
yeah,
pre-check.
yes,
It is insane.
yes.
So that's the kind of story I like to hear because I had the same like situation. Well, not the same situation, but I got through Atlanta airport security, which is normally a MFing nightmare.
Right.
I got there 7 minutes. I was in, so I totally get it, man. That's y'all heard it here first. Y'all get that clear membership and don't
Get
sleep
that
on
clear
that
membership, man.
So let me see what else I got here. Mojo asks, and he directed at me, but I think you can answer this as well as more of a Hilton loyalist than me. He says, "Do you think Hilton cards are long-term keeper cards, or is it better to just use the Amex Gold and transfer those cards to Hilton instead?" I just got a Surpass, and frankly, I think it's going to be a keeper card for me. I aspire to get the Aspire, but I know the Aspire is one of Sledge's favorite cards, so I'll let him take it away from here.
The gold card, not you can transfer all the points you want. It's not gonna give you diamond status. It's not gonna give you diamond status. But even if I didn't have the Aspire card, I would still keep the Surpass or the Business. I would still keep because those two earn enough points to get you Hilton points, and they give you a few more perks with having those. You get elevated points by using those cards when you book. I'm not really sure what the amount of points are because usually when I book now I use the Aspire card because I'm getting 34 cents per point. I mean per dollar when I book. But
Yeah.
you're gonna get elevated points using the business, even the regular Hilton Honors card. That's a free card, right? So
Oh
why
yeah.
not have that card? Because
Yeah.
you'll get elevated points when you book.
See, and there you have it from a Hilton loyalist and expert. So let's see what else do we have. Okay. He says he's debating getting Surpass or keep using a gold card and transfer those points. He said it's a weird dilemma, but it looks like Sledge has just answered it. JP Buffett says green card is the best card hands down. Caesar Joel says Hilton cards can keep you busy for a couple of years with subs, upgrade offers, downgrade, and he's letting Mojo know that. He says Aspire is a keeper, and it looks like here that is it. That those are the comments, man. Sledge, I think this is probably a good end off point. Unless you have something else, if you have any other questions or comments, anything that you want to pass on to the audience, because I don't want to take up your whole day. Um, if y'all could choose one Marriott card, which would it be? Okay, we'll do this one last question. If you could choose one Marriott card, which would it be, including the Ritz?
Oh man, we including the Ritz. It would probably be the Ritz. If not the Ritz, I, I'm just not sold on the Chase ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think with Marriott, you got to go big or don't do it, right?
Yeah.
So it's either the Ritz or the Amex one. I think that this because even with the American Express one, with what is it, $550
No, it's
or
like
something like that,
I think
something
it's
like that.
650.
Is
That's
it
the
650?
brilliant. Yeah, I have the
Right, the brilliant is 650, and you're not even getting top level status. I don't know. That was one of the three cards that I said that I was gonna get at the beginning of the year, and then I scrapped that idea I'm just looking at it like for 650, I need top status. That does to me that just doesn't it's just not logical to get that card. So the Ritz would definitely be the card I would get. Even if it doesn't give you top status, you're still not paying $650 for it.
Exactly, because I know the Brilliant is 650, gives you it drops you in the sweet spot of platinum, and it
Right.
gives you some benefits along with Elite Knights. I personally have the Bomb Boy Business, which is enough for me. It's 125, and I get the free night there every year. Um, but oh, Wandering Doc, man, you came in right at the tail end. But hopefully that answers your question. But yeah, man, I didn't want to take up your whole day, man. I just want to give you my sincere gratitude. A, for your patience. B, for your understanding. C, for your versatility. Me and my overheating phone and my technical issues. I just got to tell you, man, I sincerely, you don't understand how much I appreciate having a man of your caliber on my channel. I feel like it lends legitimacy. And I always say people could have chosen to be anywhere else, but they chose to be here. And to be honest with you, I think you have a large part to do with that. I wish you all the health, wealth, and success and prosperity in all things, including YouTube. So I just want to say that to you, and then I will let you have the last word to close out the live.
Man, I just want to say thank you for bringing me up here because, like I say, anybody could have been up here, and I appreciate you for bringing me up here. But the one thing I want to say before we depart from this is that, like I say, at one time I had 0 subscribers, right? I mean, 1,000 isn't that the end all be all. It's a major accomplishment, but it isn't the end all be all. But at one time, I had 0 subscribers, and it's a lot of people in this comment section that are also creators. And I think that if nobody else should support us, we should support each other. You know, like I say, if you run a channel and I'm not subscribed, and just say something in the comment section because I'm there. I'm there to support everybody, just like everybody supporting me. Even if you don't subscribe to my channel, I don't even look at it in that way. I'm here to support everybody. So just give that shout out, and that's it for me, man.
All right. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. And remember, on the description of the first video, I have a link to Sledge's channel. I'll actually do up a part 2 for this. You definitely want to like, share, and subscribe to his channel. I will actually do a community post as well. It won't be the first time. It will not be the last. This is definitely a guy you want to keep your eye on. So I know Points Blank Travel is looking forward to talking to you. So you got some business to transact there. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, man, once again, I thank you.
For sure.
Salute. All right, man, take it easy. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the button.